Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm back with the first episode from the September 2025 Brimfield Flea Market. I've got about 11 hours of footage from this show, so I think I'll do a new Brimfield video every other Saturday, or at least that's my plan at this point. Also, some people have left comments saying that they want to know what field I'm in. And in this video, I'll be in Crystal Brook exclusively, and I'll do my best to remember what fields I was in for the other videos. But in the meantime, please come along with me and my mom and let me show you what we found. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. I've got a lot more flea market videos coming up, as well as mall walkthroughs, store walkthroughs, and who knows what else. And if you really want to help the channel, please check out my Patreon, which is also called Flea Bitten Adventures, and also my second YouTube channel, Flea Bitten Side Quests, where I have mostly videos on pretty much everything other than malls or flea markets. Thanks. Now, even though this was filmed in early September, because this is the last Brimfield show of the year, a lot of the vendors have taken out their Halloween and Christmas decorations. And this vendor's got a ton of Christmas decorations, as you can clearly see here. And she's got some of the ceramic Christmas trees, which I do want to get eventually if I can find one for a good price. And she's got these really cool old Christmas lights. I am not 100% sure what year these are from, but I would guess they're probably from the 40s or 50s, most likely. But that could be off by a decade here or there. Didn't see any prices on these though. I actually have a set of Christmas lights like that from 1927, and they're great to put on display, but I would never use them for more than a few minutes at a time because I don't know if they're entirely safe.
Spock stand-up thing, I think so.
Here's a whole bunch of LJN WWF wrestling figures from the mid-80s. They were $10 each. And if these were in really good condition, like near mint, they'd be going for a lot more than $10 a piece.
These are $6 each.
I think these are mini Boglins, but I could be wrong. Here's some original Star Wars figures. I believe these are all from the original run between 78 and 83.
$5 each.
If these were in better condition and they had all the original accessories, they'd be going for much more than $5 each. Here's something I've never seen before. This is the Highway Haunter from the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. It's from 1987, and they seem to sell for about like $25 to $40 or so online, plus shipping. And here's a bunch of video games. We've got a lot of NES, Super NES, looks like Nintendo DS, and there were also a couple Sega Genesis games. And I do like Nintendo, but I've always been much more of a fan of Sega, so I did end up buying a Genesis game. I'm not really up to date on pricing for video games, but this Pac-Man they were selling for $10. The Fester's Quest I looked at before was $5. The RoboCop was $10. Never heard of this game before, Star Voyager, but they're asking $8 for it. They're asking $15 for Paperboy.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Mickey's Mousecapade was $10.
Oh, okay. Yep. Thanks.
And this Snake's Revenge was $20. And Castle Quest was $10.
Up front there we have life-size Spock student.
And now here's Eternal Champions for the Sega Genesis. They're asking $15 for it. I actually had this as a kid and I played it quite a bit. And this copy's in really good condition. It's got the cartridge, of course, and the manual's in really nice condition as well. So I pretty much knew I had to have it. And they've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Christmas stocking. It was 20 bucks, and I'm assuming that's probably from the early 90s. And of course, they've got a ton of Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars. These were all $5 each, and I actually have a good number of these already. This is one of my favorites of all time for who knows what reason, the hovercraft. I remember having that as a kid back in the 80s. And also that green hovercraft on the right, that was also one of my favorites. But yeah, they've got a lot of great cars here. A lot of these, or actually most of these I would say, are from the 70s and 80s. And as far as Matchbox and Hot Wheels go, I don't really collect much from the 90s or newer. And this one here is not a Matchbox or a Hot Wheel. It's actually a Kenner Fast 111, which I've never heard of before. And apparently this one's from 1981.
Hi. You got 15 on this? Would you do any better?
12?
12? Yeah, I can do 12. Sounds good.
Now, what is this one?
That's Snake Mountain. So that's the Skeletor's castle, the bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So this is the infamous Shaq movie, Kazam. And this is the one that I think a lot of people somehow think was actually Shazam starring Sinbad. And apparently Shazam starring Sinbad never existed. I'm a big fan of classic Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza, so I think this was probably one of my favorite finds of the entire show. This is a record from the Rock-afire Explosion. They were the animatronic band for Showbiz Pizza, and I think this record is from 1981. And I've never seen one of these before in person.
We got questions?
Yeah. How much is the record here? This. Can see a price on it.
Just because you are flea bitten. What is it?
Flea Bitten Adventures. That's me.
I see you all over.
Ah.
$5?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do $5 on that. Sounds good.
Here's a classic, the Atari 2600. This is a later version with the 4 switches on it. From what I understand, the original release had 6 switches. Those are called the Heavy Sixers, and those tend to go for a bit more money than the 4-switch variants. But if I ever do get a 2600, I do want to get the 6-switch variant. This is a handheld video game called Ice Hockey by Bambino. It's from 1979, and it was a little bit rough, so I did pass on it. And whenever you're at a flea market, always look under the table because you never know what you'll find. Because here's a whole box full of old Masters of the Universe toys. This is the Starcom Starmax Bomber. It came out in 1986. It's by Coleco. And I have to say, I was completely unaware of this toy line when I was a kid. Have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Oh, we got another one. Toys, toys, toys.
When I was a kid growing up in the 80s, I was really into the Transformers, and to a much lesser extent the Gobots, and then to a much, much lesser extent transforming robots like these. These are Dinobots. They're from the mid-'80s. And my recollection is, as a kid, these would be the ones you'd find at CVS or Walgreens in the toy aisle. And if you got one of these for your birthday, like I did from a relative, not my mom or dad, you're going to be really disappointed, or at least I was. But now looking back on them, I'm really nostalgic for them. So I knew I had to get some of these. It all just depended on how much they were asking.
Excuse me. How much are these little transformer type things, Gobots or whatever they are? Didn't see a price. $5 each? Okay.
$5 each seems to be a pretty good price on these, because I checked on eBay and they seem to sell for about $5 plus shipping and handling per vehicle. You can get them for less if you buy large lots, but on average they're selling for about $5 plus shipping and handling. So now it just came down to finding a couple that I really wanted, because as you can see, some of these were missing parts, and I don't want to buy anything that has missing parts or is broken. I wasn't sure about this one, but it looked like it might have been missing a part on the back, because there were a couple holes there that something probably went in.
Take those two.
Another thing I'm always on the lookout for are these Coleco handheld video games from the early 80s. I was interested in the Ms. Pac-Man and the Pac-Man, but as you can probably see, the stickers on both of them look to be peeling off. And I do generally try to buy items that are in really nice condition, as long as I can afford them.
Specifically for that stuff?
Not specifically, but it's one of the things I'm looking for. Mostly 80s stuff.
I think he has more, but that's just like a bin of $5.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Another thing I'm looking for is Voltron, specifically the vehicle Voltron. And this is the mini vehicle Voltron, but as you can see, he's missing an arm. And then initially I thought this was the original Lionbot Voltron, but it's not. The way I can tell that is his arms and legs are mostly plastic, whereas the original one was mostly die-cast metal. So I'm not sure what that is. Other than it being plastic, it looks almost identical to the original though. And I think these are fairly modern Transformers. Probably made within the last 10 years or so.
Alright, I'll take these two for 10.
Here's a whole collection of Batman Forever glasses from McDonald's. These came out in 1995, and I actually do have a complete set, but if you look behind it, you can see the original ad for it. This would have hung up at McDonald's, and that I do not have, and I would really like to have it in my collection.
Tack screws with you? No.
And we've got probably one of the most common character glasses I'm aware of, the 1973 Pepsi Looney Tunes glasses. And he was asking 15 a piece on those.
I like it. I had that forever. And then I finally sold it.
$65.
It was Bush.
$195.
Yeah.
You don't see the orange ones too much. I do have a red one, but I don't have orange or blue. There's like a baby blue one, which I don't have. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
How much you asking on the Gotham glasses sign?
The sign, I don't really want to sell the sign.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem.
Thanks. I probably want $60 for it. That would be nice.
Yeah, that makes
I want to
sense.
sell the price.
Yeah. No, not a problem.
And we've got some antique barber chairs.
Yeah.
I would have no use for these, of course, but I still think they're pretty cool.
Emil Jad Paydar Company, Chicago.
I'm almost certain I mispronounced that name. Here's something you don't see all the time. This is a 1960s deluxe Redding Tiger Joe tank. And this one's not in the best condition. It looks like it's missing the remote control and also the barrel.
She gets anything she wants, brother.
Yeah, you know that? I'll tell you, I was married 49 and a half years.
It's an interesting drawing, illustration, painting.
I know, because then you look at it, is which way is right side up?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Interesting.
These are glass slides of some sort. I think some of them are considered magic lantern slides, but the long, thin ones, though, I'm not sure what those are called.
So round back and then. But they're not studs, they're screw-ons, which are
I think I've probably seen this Ranger Joe cup at almost every flea market I've ever been to, and for whatever reason, I've never added it to my collection, but this time I decided, you know what? It's time. Let's buy this thing.
yeah, bye-bye.
How much are these? Yeah. What are you asking on these? And the Hopalong Cassidy.
I really wanted to get 10 apiece for them because they're so old and they're such good shape.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice.
I think
Yeah.
someone had them hidden away because if a kid used them, they wouldn't look that good.
No.
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 I think someone hid them away. I found them; they were all wrapped up,
Yep.
packed away. So I think 10 each is really fair, just because they're so old. And
Yeah. Would you
I
do
think close to
15
that.
for the two?
I'll do 15 for the pair.
Okay, I'll do that.
Here, let me wrap them for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, I like them to stay together. I think they
Oh,
look
yeah.
amazing together.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Look at that David Bowie picture. It looks like it's almost like a shrine.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, it is. Definitely.
I'm unemployed.
Ooh, you want that painting?
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm working on it.
So I guess it's the Grim Reaper, Angel of Death,
Mm-hmm.
and his halo is a rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
He was a fallen agent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want everybody out.
Ooh, or maybe that jacket.
Oh, wow.
And it's, that kid is
You'd
painting.
have to get a motorcycle.
Yeah. Hi.
Now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the video, where I take out the Geiger counter and search for radioactive ceramics. Generally, I'm looking for Fiestaware branded ceramics, but it doesn't have to be Fiestaware
radioactive.
as long as it's radioactive.
Caliente casserole.
Fiesta?
Doesn't say it. Doesn't look like it, but
Do you collect Franciscan ware?
no. Don't even know what that is. Oh, okay. By the Franciscan monks, they made that.
No,
No?
It's just what they call it was a West Coast pottery.
Oh, okay. Interesting. It's a salt and pepper shaker. One or the other.
That's why I asked.
No. That one is. Like that's only $8. Is Caliente the brand?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's Franciscan ware.
This is?
Oh,
The-
no, that's Caliente. That's
Oh, okay.
It's different than the El Patio,
Yep.
but it's California potteries also.
Okay. So if I got the casserole and the shaker, what's the best you can do? Because you got a 28 and 8.
28 and 8 is
Maybe 30, 33 you can do? Okay. Yeah.
I do Polish math.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, Old Crow whiskey. 1930s, $395. $75. $75 for the. Well, I think the other guy was asking about that for the red one. It was the orange one that was like, whatever it was, $200 or something.
Yeah. I know. But you know what? I do think you have to. Someone's got a snake.
I don't think it's gonna help anything. Yeah, I fear that if you mute that much, the point gets lost. The rest of the cups are on the side of that set too.
Oh, okay.
You just didn't want to stick them in there and
Yep.
let them jangle all around on each other.
Yeah, that makes sense. Those look pretty old. Those old Christmas decorations.
Yeah. Santa got lost.
Yeah.
Go inside, but it does have the front door.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
At first, just based on the color, I thought these might be radioactive, but they're actually just modern plastic cups.
That's it, no more. No more. All gone.
Here's some laser discs. This is Big Top Pee-wee. They're asking $115 for that. And unusually, most of the other laser discs here were all from movies starring Chris Christopherson. So whoever owned this collection originally must have been a Chris Christopherson superfan. Here's a classic album, Cosmo's Factory by Creedence Clearwater Revival. They're asking $3 for it. Probably because it's not in the best condition, but that's a great album.
It's another CN Tower glass.
Oh,
This one, it looks like a clown.
yeah. Where are they going for those?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was pricey.
Yeah, I don't think so. It might be $9. remember these books? They would have an infomercial for Mysteries of the Unknown.
Oh,
It was
yes.
like back in the 70s and 80s, I think. Yeah, by Time Life Books. It was these weird books. Look for a date here. I don't see a date.
There's no publishing date.
I'm not seeing one. But I would guess this is probably from the 80s.
Nothing in the back either. There you go.
Or 87.
Yeah.
Yeah, all about UFOs and
Oh, gee.
conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Crop circles.
I still have a dictionary
Oh, that's a fancy old calculator.
Oh, there you go.
Unisonic 890.
Sadly, there was no price on it, and I could not find the vendor that was running this booth.
Again, there's nobody.
And this is some pretty fancy uranium glass.
Oh, it does light up. So does the base on that one. Oh, that lights up too.
I really like this piece of uranium glass, and I would have loved to have added it to my collection. The sticker on the bottom says it's made by Steuben, and unless I'm misreading it, it appears they were asking $850 for it. And if that's correct, that is without question way outside my price range currently.
Looks almost like a little dinosaur or a lizard.
Oh, yes.
See if that lights up. No.
All right, and there you have it. That's the end of part 1 from the September 2025 Brimfield Flea Market. But like I mentioned, there's going to be plenty more parts to this video coming up, so stay tuned for those. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.